The film centers around China's expansion and fast development that results in abuse and mistreatment of its people. The characters are given enough humanity so that the audience can watch as they are led into a dog-eat-dog situation in which they are pushed to violence. Violence is used as a shock to the audience. Each character is introduced, a sense of normalcy is established, then some act of violence breaks into the normalcy. In the case of Da He, it's the thugs beating him up. San Ye shoots off a gun during a fireworks display. Xiao Yu is beat up by her lover's wife and some thugs. And for Xiao He, there is a factory accident. All of these incidents occur, but they never destroy the characters' lives or that sense of normalcy. The people around them don't notice the violence or don't care to comment on it. They only seem affected when the weapon or gun is pointed in their direction. Then there is only one final act of violence done by the protagonist, and this is the only time that normalcy is truly broken, right after the character snaps. In comparison to violence with American movies, A Touch of Sin uses it to get across a point. Although many American movies will also use violence to get across a point, there are many more films and shows that use violence as a way to draw in an audience. Take Game of Thrones, for example. One of the many polling points for people who list the polling points of that show is the violence and sex it provides. For America, violence is a selling point. A Touch of Sin uses a lot of violence and graphic and gory details, but every act of violence impacts the character and changes them instead of something that just happens on screen for entertainment purposes. The violence itself is as graphic as any American film, but it takes care with making each act impact the characters and push the overall theme.